Think he should get out of the way here, but we've seen him be very sticky in these pots, and ooh, that 8 of spades on the river could be big trouble for Faisal.
Holy shit, we are getting wrecked. Let me explain. See this huge tournament with millions of dollars on the table? Yeah, we're running one 5 times bigger. It's the World Championship in December with a $15 million prize pool. And over at WPT Global, we're giving away seats to it every day and 8 seats every Sunday. Last weekend, we awarded 8 seats and only 49 people entered. That cost us $72,000 in overlay. And this weekend, we're doing it again. Take advantage by signing up at WPTglobal.com/YT and use bonus code YT90. Brad Owen has already won 2 of these things. It's up to you to stop him.
Yeah, well, Paul, our caterer from Hollywood, is stuck the most. I don't mean to say that he's a bum. He's certainly not. He's a good player that's running bad. Then we have 5 winners at the table, Tony.
You're right, Vince. He has run so bad tonight. Brutal flops, bad run-outs. Just not a lot Paul could have done to add a winning session tonight.
Okay, the blinds are 50 and 100. Here we go.
Matt will raise it up to 600 with King 10.
Yeah, there was a straddle by Mike. Now, let's see, a couple folds around to Barry, who's called, and Faisal, no raise. That is Potato, Mike Noori, who has not stopped talking or winning. And the flop's a King 5 deuce.
Yeah.
Matt with top pair.
Check.
600 is the bet from Matt. Neither of his opponents have much.
Barry Woods, Mr. Malibu, goes out.
Right. I have a lonely purple. I'll give it away.
Yeah, has a backdoor draw here, so he wants to see the turn.
Check.
Check, check on the turn. Matt gonna give Faisal a chance to try and bluff him on the river. Faisal gonna take the bait. No, he'll check down as Jack high. I'm not really sure how Faisal planned to win this pot, calling with Jack high on the flop and not bluffing it on the river, but he'll save money here as Matt would have never folded. He bets 2,000 with his top pair. And not much for Faisal to do now, but get out of the way.
So Matt Berkey, playing poker for 19 years professionally, 10 WPT cashes, no final tables yet, but he is well respected. Takes down that pot, and we move on. There's going to be a straddle by Matt. Straddle of 200. The caterer goes out. Maria Ho now, ace jack. And she will make it 500 to go. She's made 2 WPT final tables.
35, I think.
Mike with the queen 9 of hearts makes the call, so heads up against Maria and her ace jack.
Whatever, it's 11 years.
Mike has been talking a mile a minute for a while now. He's running a marathon over there. He checks on this Jack 9-8 flop that gives Maria top pair with a redraw to the nut diamonds. Mike is connected pretty well here. Middle pair.
I got dangerously close and then lost a bunch of weight.
Quite a turn card for Mike Noori here. Turns the straight, has the flush redraw to go with it, leads right out for 1,000. Maria, recognizing that her hand has changed dramatically with that turn, folds with no outs on the river.
I'm just gonna put it on the top, okay?
How many times has Mike, also known as Potato, hitting straights tonight? About 4 or 5 times on pretty good pots.
You gotta play golf.
I play golf.
He is a mixed game specialist.
Maybe you got a shot then.
He says he loves golf and fantasy football. And he was making the point that golf is the best gambling game because of the handicap.
Yeah, but you shoot from the girls' team.
Everyone has a chance with the proper handicap.
No amount of handicap gives me a chance at golf, Vince.
No, I'm going to disagree.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you shoot an average of 110,
It sounds like
maybe I'd have to give you 20 strokes, you know, but right, it makes things even.
At least. At least.
There's A,
Paul
B,
folding
C, and D
deuces.
golfers,
He had
so
a
it doesn't
chance to
matter
flop a
how
set
bad
there.
you
I'm not
are.
sure why he didn't gamble a little bit.
Why do you just assume that I'm bad, though? Also,
Because I'm
rude
in the
and
bad
sexist.
bad group.
Yeah. But you're not even the worst. Like, there's way worse golfers.
Maria
Way worse.
comes along with Queen 9 offsuit, and it is 9-8-4, 2 clubs on the flop. So top pair for Maria and Mike. Just a gut shot with some backdoor draws for Faisal. But he'll continue betting here, and he bets huge, 3,000 into 2,300. And Mike shockingly folds top pair, king kicker with the backdoor spade draw. I have no idea why he did that.
Oh, that is surprising. Maria is going to call.
Yeah, Maria knows better than to fold top pair with 3 draws, especially against Faisal. King of clubs on the turn, so Mike would have had top 2 pair. Both Maria and Faisal pick up a club flush draw.
All right, Maria, I show a white flag.
And he does check. And a deuce of clubs on the river. Both players make their flush. Maria checking over to Faisal, hoping to entice him into bluffing.
All right, check.
Good check.
I'm the worst.
See, this is why speech plays so good, because when he says not anymore, I'm like, oh, check.
And Potato's saying that he's the worst. I mean, he might have jammed him out of there on the turn when he hits his 2 pair.
How do you have a pip above there?
I had ace queen suited.
Right.
Mike Noori
You limped ace queen suited.
No, I 5x.
having a spotty memory, forgetting who raised in the pot.
That's why I said, how did you
feel
limp
I thought
three?
you were a limper. I thought he
No.
raised.
See, I think he would have played it differently had he remembered that you 5X.
Oh my
I
God.
was like, I just have overpairs there. That's why I
lucky
gave your
for
check raise credit.
Forgot
Right.
about that.
I thought he was the raiser and I called and you called. I was like, you're gonna have so much random there that like, oh my God.
You can just ask me next time. I'll tell you.
If you were the 5Xer, I wouldn't have. I would have.
Yeah, he limped, you limped,
Right.
I made it 1,000.
Right.
And it went call.
Sometimes the wrong information can make you money.
When 2 wrongs make a right,
Yeah,
Vince.
yeah.
It does happen from time to time. Faisal going up to 600 with the ace-4 of hearts. Barry will call with 8-7 of diamonds.
All right, 2 players. We will go to the flop. It is an ace-7-6.
For some reason, I thought it was
So
limp.
aces for Faisal.
5X. Call.
7s for Barry Woods.
Had it totally backwards.
That would be
Make more
impossible.
sense. Right. Exactly. I don't know what I was thinking.
Just genuinely impossible.
Barry likes it. We'll call it. And the turn card is a jack of hearts.
Totally backwards.
Now Barry needed his hand to improve on the turn.
This is why I can't win on TV.
So a check. Faisal also checking, going to the river on this one.
And a 9 of diamonds on the river. Will Barry try and turn his pair into a bluff or just check it down?
Yeah, I get fucking brutalized.
Looks like he's content to check it down. Hope that his 7 is good. Faisal trying to get a little extra here, $600. And that's the right amount to get called by Barry's weak pair. Faisal continues his winning ways. He's been on a heater ever since he sat down.
Pair, straight draw, flush draw, no.
Barry Woods seems to be getting a little tired.
Yep.
He is a semi-retired businessman. He was in the contracting world, and now he lives in Malibu. But he does seem like, you know, he was a little more aggressive early on. He had a little more energy.
Right. Maybe the drinks got to him a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the hour.
But he's still winning.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Paul, the night's just starting.
I think it was like 3 or 3:30 before I saw my pillow and was up at 6.
Oh, Chait said you were like, just like you were up at like you guys were 20 tequila shots deep and you were up at 6 a.m. like nothing happened.
I get up early every day.
Yeah, that's not me. Well, I mean, when I drink a lot, I sleep like but
Yeah.
You sleep late like
no, I don't sleep late. No. I sleep like, so like if I don't drink and I'm like normal, I'm like 8-9 hours easily. If I drink, it's like 3 to 4 hours max.
feel like I've heard Mike Noori's life story twice.
It will be a fascinating book,
It's
you
the,
know, if you
like,
ask
the
me.
come off of
Find out his
it,
sleeping
that, like,
patterns and
once
his
you, like,
eating
sober up, you're
patterns.
like-
It would be
you
just
feel like
great
shit.
stuff.
Faisal going up to 700 with ace-6 of hearts. Mike with
You
the
think that
7-6
helps,
of
but there's a
diamonds
certain point where you
It
drink
doesn't matter.
so much where it's not. It's
700?
futile.
is going to call.
I like a chatty game, but
Yeah.
sometimes it goes over the top.
So heads up between these two, sharing outs. And it is Queen 10-6. They both hit their 6. Faisal in the lead with the ace-6. And he'll bet 6. Mike makes the call. You continue to a 5 of clubs turn.
Let me
Checking-
confirm it.
checking
Yeah,
for a
let me
club?
confirm it.
You
Okay.
for sure don't
No,
have two
not
clubs.
checking it, confirming it.
You don't have 2 clubs. That's a for sure.
Not. I don't have 2 clubs for sure.
Yeah.
How
You
can
wouldn't
I
check
have
your
2
hand
clubs?
if you had 2 clubs. You
No.
would check if you have 1 club.
No, I usually overbet when I have something like that.
Well, last time you overbet, you had. Well, I guess Maria.
You guys can actually play and not discuss how you're gonna play.
Evaluating the game as it goes along.
Just doing it for the TV.
TV's overrated.
Faisal bets 800. Mike calls. Very thin value bet that's going to work out for him. 9 on the river.
Check.
1 pair.
1 pair. Really good kicker.
You win.
So Faisal will collect another nice pot.
I knew you didn't have 2 clubs.
Oh yeah. It's good to say after you see it, right?
4,000 on that river. I knew when he said 1 pair too, I was dead.
Well, yeah, you didn't have a good pair.
I mean, like, he could have had a 5.
That's true. You're both quite sheepish.
Yeah. All right.
And we move on. We have a straddle by Paul.
True.
Maria looking down at Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
Raising to 500. Barry right behind. Gonna splash around with 10-8 offsuit here. Flicks in a call.
Yeah, Barry's been tough tonight. Has a lot of gears in his game. He's got bluff. He's got the paper bag, too. It's a prop that he brings in that he throws over his head at times, which is interesting.
Bad board for Barry here.
Wow, he hits top pair. Maria with the big over pair, of course. Barry might think he's in front.
Is that the same place as this? Yeah, it's 51 plus. Yeah, it goes 51 to a lot.
So he's going to call this for 600, going to the turn. And an 8 hits, so that gives 2 pair for Barry.
Have you guys played before?
No, but I've
Just
seen enough
going.
in 2 hours.
Yeah. This is how I play tight. So just think about it, how I play there.
Yeah, without a whole card camera.
Yeah. Without my dad looking at it.
Yeah.
He's gonna go with the call.
And she'd have snap called in there, but a jack on the river doesn't change too much. Will Maria bet it? Yeah, 3,200.
And that jack on the river might make Barry a little cautious about raising. He loses to jack 10 now. He loses to jacks, 10s.
Yeah, so he just calls, and he wins a good one against Maria Ho.
Sure, yeah, Jack 10.
Perhaps a little too cautious there, but either way, he collects a very nice pot.
Holy shit, we are getting wrecked. Let me explain. See this huge tournament with millions of dollars on the table? Yeah, we're running one 5 times bigger. It's the World Championship in December with a $15 million prize pool. And over at WPT Global, we're giving away seats to it every day and 8 seats every Sunday. Last weekend, we awarded 8 seats and only 49 people entered. That cost us $72,000 in overlay. And this weekend, we're doing it again. Take advantage by signing up at WPTglobal.com/YT and use bonus code YT90. Brad Owen has already won 2 of these things. It's up to you to stop him.
Didn't he say it was like the first time he had ever played online or something? Like that's what
Yeah,
he said.
right,
in the
yeah, it
intro.
was.
Right.
Right.
That's cool. I love that.
Mike going up to 800 here with ace jack. Over to Maria with ace 3 of diamonds.
It's the dream.
Right.
She will make the call.
I mean, that's what makes poker great.
Barry with ace
Exactly.
3 of hearts in the straddle. Also makes the call. And it is 8-5 deuce, 2 hearts. Great flop for Barry here. Ace high flush draw. Wheel out to the 4, and it is the 4 of hearts, the gin card for Barry Woods. That gives Maria a wheel, but Barry the nut flush. Maria fires out 1,500.
Yeah, she's in first position, and Barry can either just call and disguise the strength of his hand, which he does very nicely there. Maria must think she's in front still. 10 of diamonds, great card. If you have the high flush, of course. Maria with a straight. She's a sitting duck.
And Maria's gonna bet 3,000 here. Of course, Barry will raise, and Maria will have a tough decision. Of course, she has a very strong hand with a wheel, but considering Barry didn't raise her in that previous pot with 2 pair on the river when Maria had kings, you gotta think that Barry only river raises with nutted hands. I'd love to see Maria make a disciplined fold here, but I certainly wouldn't blame her for calling. And she will make this call, so Maria gonna be frustrated to see that her wheel is no good. Barry with the ace high flush,
Nice hand.
gonna win a pot with over 21,000 in it.
Barry Woods.
Thank you, folks. I'll be here all week. Tip your servers.
Maria taking it well.
Big winner, Barry Woods.
I gotta lose something like Matt, so.
Action's back on Matt Berkey now in another straddled pot. He's got the 10-7 of spades.
500.
500 to go. Maria dropping out with king 4 of clubs. Barry out with queen 7. Faisal, jack 8 of hearts. He's not going to give up here. He's in. And Mike Noori calls with king 10. 3 ways to the flop. And it is queen jack 3. So Faisal makes middle pair, but Mike with the open ender to Broadway.
Yep, the potato. Beautiful flop for him. See if he connects. He does. Ace on the turn, so the potato hitting another top straight here.
He has been straighting up all night. That's 500. Faisal with just 3rd pair, a weak kicker, and no redraw. I think he should get out of the way here, but we've seen him be very sticky in these pots. And ooh, that 8 of spades on the river could be big trouble for Faisal. He seems apt to overvalue his hand and already puts too much money in with this $4,000 bet into 2,600. I mean, he loses to straights, he loses to 2 pairs. Mike makes it 18-7. Huge raise. Sensing that Faisal has something he really likes. This would be...
Oh, this is a disaster.
Oh, no. Faisal.
Nice one.
I think he could have gotten away
How much?
from that.
16?
Mike wins one of the biggest pots of the night with over 40,000 in the middle, holding the nuts.
The wheels are coming off on Faisal, if you ask me.
Nice hand.
Holy shit, we are getting wrecked. Let me explain. See this huge tournament with millions of dollars on the table? Yeah, we're running one 5 times bigger. It's the World Championship in December with a $15 million prize pool. And over at WPT Global, we're giving away seats to it every day and 8 seats every Sunday. Last weekend, we awarded 8 seats and only 49 people entered. That cost us $72,000 in overlay. And this weekend, we're doing it again. Take advantage by signing up at WPTglobal.com/YT and use bonus code YT90. Brad Owen has already won 2 of these things. It's up to you to stop him.
We are back here in Las Vegas for the WPT cash game. Mike Noori out in front, winning $71,000. Everything going right for him.
Well, if you asked me 10 years ago or whatever, would I have this many Luxor chips in front of me, I would have said, you're crazy.
If you asked me at the start of the session if you would have had that many Luxor chips in front of you, I would have said you were crazy.
Right, I agree with you, too.
Now, Mike Noori started from the bottom, now he's here.
Not a whole lot of hands left here either. They got to wrap up the game. Now Barry with a pair of queens raises to 16.
Maybe they'll start inviting me to private games.
Paul with the ace-4.
What do you think, Berkey?
Yeah, you could play.
Yeah.
He's gonna make the call. And it is queen 10-8. Barry flopping top set. But Paul, not much to continue with here. Barry gonna play it slow. He checks back top set. 7 on the turn. Still not much for Paul here, but he is gonna take the bait and do some bluffing. He bets 1,600.
Check induced him. He's desperate, he's losing, and now
6,000.
uh-oh.
Trap snaps shut. Barry up to 6,000. Paul quick fold. I think Barry got as much as he could there with that check back on the flop, though. Hard for Paul to put many chips in that one with just ace high.
Yeah,
Just a couple hands left.
Maria, you don't want a double straddle?
No, I'm good.
Last
thank
2
you.
hands. Come on.
I'm good. I'm so tired that
And she's fading.
this is way past my bedtime, guys. I woke up at 6 in the morning.
6 a.m.?
I'm super boring these days. Like,
That is not why I got into poker, Vince, to wake up at 6
catch me
a.m.
5 years ago, different story.
33-year-old Maria is way different than 38-year-old.
Definitely.
All right, 3 ways to this flop. Matt with the best looking hand, holding 6-5 of diamonds, but Faisal with 10-8. And Paul, Jack-3, the only one making a pair. On 9-3 deuce. Turn 3, Paul makes trips. Matt with the gut shot
300.
will fire out 300. Paul want to build a pot or just call and get to a river. He's gonna raise up to 1,100.
He's saying I'm stuck 80,000. I'm not gonna do it just by calling.
And Berkey not gonna continue. So Paul gets a little bit back here, but still been a pretty rough session for the caterer from Austin. He's handling it with grace though.
So is this the last hand or the next hand is the last?
This is the last one.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was the first
I don't
hand.
get it twice.
Then we get to go eat.
Yes.
You notice that the biggest winner, Potato,
Uh-huh.
definitely clocked that it was the last hand.
Yeah.
I'm playing the last hand.
He's ready to call it an evening. Take the money and run.
Well, Paul Kuzmich still in there. Good sport. Desperate to hit something. Here's the flop 9-3-8. So Faisal with 8s. 4 flush for Matt. Paul with 3s. And Matt will bet, make it 1,500.
So last hand is gonna be big, huh?
Faisal, middle pair. Wants to keep going against Matt. Turn 7 of spades, and so Matt Berkey is going to win the last pot of the night with a flush. How much can he extract from Faisal? He's going for 2,000. Faisal, oh no. Oh no. I thought he was gonna cut out a raise. Faisal, if he folds here, can stop the bleeding.
All right. Don't want to go home a loser, so.
And he will.
Matt will take it, and it is a wrap on this set. Only one player that lost, and that is the caterer, Paul Kuzmich. Everybody else winning an exciting, talkative cash game. So it looks like Mike Noori, they call him Potato, the big winner. He is walking away with the most cash in the potato sack tonight.